So today I wanted to talk about the fact that some people really don't want to heal. To them, to them being broken gets them something, attention, sympathy, a pass. And whether they admit it or not, they've gotten used to that dynamic. I know it sounds harsh, but I've seen it too many times to pretend otherwise. That pain becomes an identity. The struggle becomes a brand. And healing, that would mean giving up the role that gets them the most attention that they ever received. You can cry for help all day long, post about growth, say all the right things, but if deep down you're scared of what accountability really feels like, you're pushing away real solutions every single time. Because healing is inconvenient. It's quiet, it's lonely. It makes you let go of the stories that once made you feel special, even if they kept you stuck. It forces you to become someone new, and that's terrifying when you've spent years surviving as the broken version of yourself. But here's the bottom line. Validation might feel good for a moment, but peace, that is forever. How this works is the brain craves patterns that reinforce identity. If being the broken one gave you attention, your neural wiring made it a safety zone. But that's a false safety zone. It keeps you on a leash. This cue that I'm going to give you at the end of this video breaks the association between pain and reward and rewires your mind to crave actual freedom, not familiar suffering. And while we're at it, I don't like any references to I am broken. I know I'm not broken. I want references to the strength that resides in me no matter what happens to me or whatever tries to break me. You don't need to be reminded that you're not broken. You need to be reminded that you're unbreakable. The affirmation I'm going to give you, it's going to hit so deep, it's going to be like truth remembered. And here it is. Nothing that tried to break you ever made it past your core. Nothing that tried to break you ever made it past your core. How you would say it to yourself from a position of power, Nothing that ever tried to break me has ever made it past my core. Nothing that tried to break me has ever made it past my core. Because see, this isn't about a bounce back. It's about the power that never left, even when everything else did. You are not surviving, you are walking forward. Not because it's easy, but because you remember what you're made of. You remember what you're made of. Let this be the cue that you say under your breath when it gets loud in the world, when it gets lonely, when it gets real, because your core is undefeated. And nothing that tries to break you has ever made it past your core. Talk to you in the next video.